everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to a brand new special speed build. Now, first off, I just want to say that I'm still not very well. It's official, I do actually have laryngitis and will need to take some sort of voice rest, but this was a very exciting speed build and therefore I really wanted to voice over this particular video, so I apologize if my voice goes, and I just want to say thank you guys so much for sticking around these last couple of weeks and giving me so much support, because obviously I've really not been well for quite some time now, so I do apologize. I'm starting to actually forget what my voice really sounds like. It's been that long. It's literally been over 2 weeks, but just bear with me guys. I've got a nice cup of tea here. I'm going to take regular sips off, but if my voice sounds all over the place, I really apologize. So I'm going to start off by telling you a few details about this build. It's a base game build plus the season's expansion pack, and it's a 3-bed 1-bathroom build on a 40 by 30 lot in Willow Creek, and it comes in at just less than 194,000 simoleons. So you'll see at the moment that I am actually building it in Brindleton Bay, but I do go ahead and move it over to Willow Creek, obviously because it is a base game build plus seasons. So quite a few of you had mentioned in the comments below that you didn't own all the expansion packs, or you only owned several of the expansion packs and would like a bit more of a restricted pack build. Now I'm really fortunate that I have actually played The Sims 4 since launch, so I've been able to acquire the packs that I have over time. However, back in The Sims 3 I was actually quite late to the game and I only ended up getting, I think it was pets and seasons, and so I was missing loads of packs back then as well, but to be able to afford to acquire all of them at the time just wasn't feasible. So I completely understand what that's like, and so today I wanted to do a build, which I do sometimes on my channel. I do restricted builds, although I do like to be able to have full access to all the packs just for creativity purposes really. But today I wanted to build something for you guys who maybe only have base game, which brings me to the exciting part about this video. So just recently I celebrated 10,000 subscribers and I have been absolutely blown away by your support over the last several weeks, especially considering I sound so terrible. Your comments, your likes, your feedback on Twitter, retweets, etc. has just been phenomenal, and I'm really, really grateful. And as a result, I'd like to do a seasons expansion pack giveaway today. Now, in order to enter the giveaway, all you need to be is a subscriber to the channel, and you need to just write the word enter in the comments section below. Now, for the purposes of this giveaway, I'd really appreciate it if you just left one comment, because it's going to make it a lot easier for me to be able to sort through and organise, to be able to pick a winner. Now, the winner will be picked randomly through a random generator, and the winner will be announced on my next voiceover in my next build, which should be in around about 3 days' time. So the giveaway will be open until that point, and in the next voiceover I will do the roll and announce the winner. So I'd also appreciate if you already do own seasons, if you cannot participate, just to give somebody the opportunity that doesn't have the expansion to actually own a copy. But I really, really wish there was a way that I could give a expansion to each and every one of you, because honestly, I've just been completely bowled over by your support, and I feel like I say this every video, and I do, but it's because I genuinely mean it. I'm really, really thankful for all of your support, but I'm not in receipt of free game codes. This is a personal gift from me to you, just to say thank you. So yes, coming back to the build, this was quite a nice build to build. Actually, I felt like it was quite a homely sort of build, and I did sort of mess around with the landscaping quite a lot. As you can see here, I do end up changing the front entirely, because I ended up adding a foundation into the home. But it was quite a challenge again to play with just the base game and the expansion packs. I do think you get really spoiled when you do own all the packs with the various amounts of objects and items and things like that, and colour swatches that you can play around with. But to be honest, the season's expansion packs actually got so many fantastic items in it that I didn't actually feel that restricted when I was playing this. And also things like decorating the actual house, the swatches that I used on the walls, the pillars and things like that. There was a lot of things that were in the expansion pack that gave me, you know, the ability to be creative still. So my ideas for this home was to build a kind of medium-sized family home, just something that was sort of quite homely and just a basic family home really. But it wasn't restricted in the sense that it's not a budget build, but it's just restricted in the sense of the fact it's base game and seasons only. So this house is still fairly pricey at 194,000 simoleons, but it is quite a nice one in the end, I feel. Now, as always, I add in activities and skill building items. So we've got planters at the front of the house. I also later add in the kind of like beekeeping thing at the front of the house. And then at the back, we have the pool area. And I think I put in an easel, and you can see I've just put in the chess table at the front, as well as we've got the barbecue area as well. So there's still, even though it's quite small, I'd say the landscaping, there's still quite a lot to do, which is a good thing. But I'm just moving on to the interior at the moment, and I decided to start with the kitchen. Now, it's well worth me mentioning with this build, even though it looks like there's 2 floors in this particular build because there's windows in the roof at the front of the house, it's actually just a 1-floor house. And in all honesty, these are my favourite types of houses to play in because everything's just on 1 floor. You can see everything that's going on. It's just nice and easy. So I'm just doing the kitchen at the moment and decided to stick with quite neutral colours. I also use counters that I've not used in a really long time, and I suppose that was the beauty of using base game and seasons, is that it allowed me to explore again some items that I wouldn't ordinarily explore these days because I've now generated my favourites within different expansion packs. But I'd say I went for it's sort of a neutral coloured home really. There's a lot of soft tones. There's nothing really quite harsh about it. It's probably just my typical style really, just very neutral. Because I always think that, you know, you don't know who's going to play in this house. You don't know whether it's going to be like the majority of the house is going to be filled with males or females, what style they're going to like. So I always try and do mine fairly neutral. But these are actually the sofas from the new season's expansion pack. And this colour purple is one of my favourite swatches that these sofas came in. I felt that before Seasons was released, we were quite limited on items that had the colour purple in, that were, you know, like a nice coloured purple, not like a really in-your-face purple. So I really love all these tones that came with the Seasons expansion pack and the furniture. I just think they're really, really beautiful. But I did decide to include the bathroom because obviously this is only a smallish type build, so it's nothing too flash and fancy, but it is featuring the new season's bathroom suite, which I have to say is one of my absolute favourite suites now in The Sims 4. So with regards to the bedrooms, I did a master bedroom. I also did maybe a teen girl's bedroom. I didn't this would be the teen girl's bedroom in my eyes. It's probably a little bit more of a grown-up room. I didn't personalise it with lots of posters or anything like that. It was quite, it feels quite a grown-up room really. Maybe she's a teenage girl going on to being a young adult or something like that. But I quite like the tones. They're quite similar tones to what I used in the living room as well. But I really love this bed, and it comes in some really nice swatches. But yeah, so I wanted to use that bed, and basically the colours kind of evolved around that bed. But we do have a master bedroom, which I'm moving on to now, and the final bedroom was a little boy's bedroom, which had a children's bed and a toddler's bed as well. So it's kind of like a twin bedroom, the last room. So this house actually features obviously the 3 bedrooms and a bathroom. We have a reception, which is like a main living area, and we also have a second reception room, which is just my standard kind of kids room, which is like your skill building area. But there is actually a huge kind of room as you walk in, like the entranceway to the house. The middle of the house is quite big, so in that I've included plenty of skill building items like the piano, and I think we've got like a violin and a fireplace and things like that. So there's so much to do in this house, which is good. So I hope you're all having a fantastic week and you've had a lovely weekend. I had to laugh actually the other day because I read a comment that said that they were that used to me talking about the weather during my videos that in the last video they were kind of expecting me to discuss the weather, and I didn't. And I laughed so much when I read that comment because I didn't realise how much I actually moaned on about the weather. But I can tell you the only reason why I didn't mention the weather in that last video was because it indeed rained, and I was so happy it rained. And if I'm honest, I'm probably going to blame the weather for the fact that I've been this ill for so long, because I actually suffer from hay fever quite badly as well, and I think it's been that dry and there's been that much dust in the air that's what I'm putting it down to. It's this hot weather. So I just want to say again a big thank you to everyone for your support, from those that have been there from the very beginning to those that are just coming on board now. I really appreciate it. And for a chance to enter that giveaway, all you need to be is a subscriber to the channel and to type the word enter in the comments section below. But I hope you all have a fantastic week. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to give me a big thumbs up, and if you're not subscribed already, please think about sticking around. It would be great to have you on board. But I hope you all have a fantastic week, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video where I will be announcing the winner. So best of luck, guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye.